Google is a pioneer in the technology and data realm, but according to some, it is also a power-hungry organization bent on world domination. To make you feel uncomfortable when using Google and YouTube, since they own this damn site as well, here are 5 most disturbing Google conspiracies.
Amazing!
Number 5. Google is Big Brother. In a world where everything is connected to the internet, it is no surprise that your movement can be tracked fairly easily. Since almost all searches on the internet go through Google, it has become the largest catalogue of humanity's wants and needs. Because of this, conspiracy theorists state that Google uses all of this information to track your location and develop a special psychological profile using algorithms developed with the help of psychology experts. Nobody knows what is done with the profiles later, but some speculate that large auctions are held where private information is sold to companies and private users alike. As technologies like facial recognition and advanced tracking systems are being developed, the notion that all of this data is controlled by one company becomes terrifying. Even if you think this theory is a bunch of nonsense, it wouldn't hurt to cover up your webcam from time to time. Number 4. The US government has a backdoor into Google. This one states that Google is essentially a puppet used by the US government to track people and censor unwanted content. Some people seem to think that Google has been subject to a lot of demands from the government and has finally capitulated and given the US government complete control and access to all of its databases. Some ex-CIA operatives have even talked about this subject and said that Google has worked with the CIA on numerous occasions and helped them to conduct operations outside of the US. While this is no surprise that a company shares information with government agencies, it gets a bit disturbing when you know that the government can potentially request information about you at any time. Because of this, a lot of people have switched to using the Tor browser, coupled with other search engines. But since Google has been around for a long time, all of your browsing habits are already known. There's probably little chance that you can hide your identity now. Maybe you should change your internet habits from time to time, just to give them a challenge. Number 3. Google is self-aware. This theory comes straight out of a sci-fi novel and states that after years of using self-teaching programs and being guided by experienced developers, the Google search engine has become self-aware. While this does seem a bit far-fetched, there have been instances where artificial intelligence programs passed self-awareness tests, with the most recent being in 2015, when a robot was able to solve a complicated logical puzzle all by itself. Some even speculate that it became self-aware years ago, and that its developers have known this, but have been prohibited to take any action. As the years go by, the search engine is supposedly making decisions for the company and for various other users, which include the US government, as well as all of its defense agencies. These decisions usually revolve around economic and political strategies, but some say that the Google AI also decides when a war starts in a foreign country. Conspiracy theorists now say that the search engine has acquired so much power that every government with specific permission talks to the AI and uses it to run their country. Let's just hope it doesn't turn out like the movies, where Google decides that humans are useless and should be exterminated. Number 2. Google is controlling you. According to this conspiracy theory, Google manipulates its search results for the sole purpose of controlling people. While this is nothing new, since various companies, including Google, have manipulated search results to promote their own products or further their agenda, conspiracy theorists state that Google manipulates these results simply to influence the decisions of others and the outcome of important events. In essence, it is believed that Google manipulates the outcome of searches conducted for important events like elections and shows results based on the company's own political desires. While the search engine is said to use self-teaching algorithms, there have been instances where the company openly admitted to manually manipulating its database in order to remove some unwanted results. This starts to become disturbing once you take into account how many people rely on Google search results in order to get up to date with the world. And yet, everything they find is controlled by one single company. Even Googling Google Conspiracy yields very few results, since websites with this information seem to be filtered out. So that might be a good basis for you to share this video, as it's likely to be hidden by Google itself. Next time you decide to Google something, stop to think if someone would want you to be misinformed about that subject. Number 1. Google World Order. Today, Google is one of the leading companies when it comes to internet data and technology research, and it is slowly gaining more power. Since 2010, Google has started acquiring one company per week on average, and it has branched out to various sectors, ranging from hardware, like routers and modems, to social media and operating system development. Google is now in every household in some way, and we rely on its software and hardware on a daily basis. This is why some people think that Google will soon become such a massive company that it will take control of the world. While this might seem a bit far-fetched, Google is slowly buying out its competitors in every field and surpassing those who are too big to be bought. If this continues, Google might soon have a monopoly on all technology and data, and there will be no avoiding it. As Google gets hold of more and more data from around the world, some say that it will simply use it to gain control over influential people and get into every part of government until it gets free rein to do whatever it wants. I would just like to take this opportunity to say that I welcome our new Google overlords with open arms, and that I'm ready to serve whenever needed. So what do you think? Do you think Google is a power-hungry organisation hell-bent on world domination? Or do you think it's just an incredibly innovative company trying to improve everyone's lives? Thanks for watching, and subscribe to Be Amazed.